Hi, my name is Colin Decker. I'm 2 months into the Recording Arts Bachelor program here at Full Sail University. Over the last month in the Computer Science and Internet course, I did a lot of reading and research on the inner workings of computers, what the parts are, what each part does, and how all the parts work together to make a computer functional. For how big a part of our everyday lives computers have become, knowing how they work and being able to do repairs and hardware upgrades is almost as valuable as knowing how to fix or repair your car yourself. On top of just being able to troubleshoot a computer and knowing the individual parts of a computer, there are many other advantages to knowing how a computer works. Computers are here to stay and are not going anywhere. They are getting faster and more powerful every day. The technology behind computers has been growing exponentially for years and has, in a sense, revolutionized the music and recording industry. Computers have brought down the cost of making good quality recordings. The recording software has made editing and manipulating audio easier than ever. And now, thanks to computers, you can potentially make a hit record in your bedroom, as opposed to spending thousands in a high-end studio. One area that I would like to get into after I graduate from Full Sail, that has recently seen many new computer technology upgrades, is live recordings. There are many different techniques used to capture the audio of a live show that have been tested and modified over the years, but have ultimately been limited by the technology. From simply taking a main stereo mix straight from the mixing console, to splitting every mic line and recording its own separate channel for post-mixing, to setting up a completely separate remote recording truck. Recording a live show produces a list a mile long of its own technological challenges. After doing some research on the internet, I found a relatively new piece of equipment from DigiDesign that has solved a lot of those challenges facing recording engineers in the live environment, called Venue. Before Venue, recording a live show required a complete second set of preamps, another engineer to run the equipment, and the need to construct a complex technical interface between the recording system and the front of house mixing console. This would mean thousands of dollars in cables, connectors, and cases, plus a large number of expensive audio interfaces for the DAW. On top of the recording gear, you would also need a front of house console comprehensive enough to offer a dedicated set of direct outputs from the console's mic preamps, and a return path from the recorded signal to check or monitor them. The whole process is very complex, expensive, and in dire need to be streamlined. Venue accomplishes this. Venue combines the front of house console with the recording software and basically makes it one unit that works together seamlessly. Venue is basically a digital mixing board that runs a signal straight to a separate computer running Pro Tools exclusively. It can route 96 individual line signals directly to the Pro Tools recording bus and takes away the need for all those extra cables, cases, and complex wiring diagrams. On top of many advances in hardware, DigiDesign offers many software upgrades and plugins that work with Venue and Pro Tools, from drum machines to synthesizers to virtual patch bays to mic preamps and amp simulators. Venue has and is being used by the biggest names in entertainment. The first time I could find Venue being used by a major act was by John Mayer on his 2004 tour. Other acts and tours that use Venue include U2's Vertigo Tour, John Mellencamp, the Stone Temple Pilots Reunion Tour, Michael Bublé, and Sheryl Crow. Venue has also been used in churches and even the Queen Victoria cruise ship. Venue by DigiDesign is a very powerful and useful tool now at the fingertips of live sound engineers worldwide, making studio quality recordings possible from churches to 80,000-seat arenas. This is just one example of how computers are constantly improving and intertwined in the ever-changing music industry.